How's it going? I didn't really know what to do this week, and I promised a video every Wednesday. Hell or high water, I'm doing it. So we're gonna do a tarot card reading. Don't trust me too much on these. This probably won't even apply to you. You're just watching me get fun little cards. But like, look at them. Well, that one's not the worst example, but... Okay. Oh, this one. Better example. Look at how pretty this card is. It's the, tattoo tarot from Spencer's. So if you go into Spencer, I don't even know if they still have it. I've been in a Spencer's recently. I don't think they had it. But so, you can't have this. It's exclusive. Anyways, I figured I like to do tarot card readings for myself. I don't know how, like, accurate they are to anything. I don't know if they mean anything. I don't even know. Like, okay, I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in some way, shape, or form these can give, like, some guidance. But I also sort of believe, like, they're kind of vague. For example, well, to be fair, these all have, like, their own little things. You are not going to be able to read that. I am so sorry. But they have the descriptions. They're all kind of, like, vague. They're vague enough that you can make a connection, but they can be applied to literally anyone or anything. So it's like, I use it more to, like, introspection, you know? Because you'll be like, oh, regret? Yeah, I do kind of feel regret about some things. Wow. The tarot cards know me. But obviously, I don't know if they'll be able to tell me my future, but I mean, they can help with introspection a little bit. So we're just gonna do that today. I don't know how good this will be because I'm just sitting on the ground. I'm sitting on the ground. It sounded like I said something else. I'm sitting on the ground on like a pillow because I could not sit on my knees for long. Don't take that out of context. You've probably noticed I have 2 calendars. That's the Ethan Nestor calendar. Like, it's signed by Ethan. And that one's the Dan and Phil mini horse calendar. Just, I know everyone's gonna be asking questions about that in the comments because I get so many comments on so many things. I don't get too many comments right now, but like, that's kind of good so I can respond to you guys. This is just gonna look so dumb. Should I like shuffle the cards off camera? Well, this one came out at some point, so we're just gonna use that one. Should I like shuffle off camera or like back up and do the shuffle? Or like, what? How do tarot card readers do this? They're gonna be like, that's not real, you shuffled off camera. But also like, so? It's a neat trick, right? You just, fuck. Rick. Some of the illustrations on the cards are pretty cool, and like this kind of looks like Lord Minion 777. I know I'm just name dropping in this video, but like, don't you kind of see their resemblance? Like, besides the red hair, I know Wade's like, I think he's a brunette. I don't know. It's been so long. I mean that. I was saying that in like a, it's been so long since I've seen him. No, it's not. People are probably gonna take that as like a bald joke. I meant it as like, it's been so long since I've seen him. I don't know him. I think I'm gonna pause for a second. I don't want to like do the shuffle off camera, but also like, I don't think you guys want to see this because that looks weird, and I don't want people to like that, you know? 2 of Swords, stalemate. That's what I'm in right now. I'm gonna figure something out real quick. Be right back. Alright, I think I'm just gonna like shuffle them here. And if they fall out, I will show you. I promise. I don't want too many cards. Just like, maybe like 5, 6, you know? Just a little funny thing. Okay. Just like enough cards to do like a reading. I'm not the best shuffler. I'm not a professional at this, obviously. I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to hear me doing that. Can you hear me yet? Oh. 7 of, you can't see that. Seven of Swords. That's backwards for you guys. I can see it perfectly fine. Just get on my level. If you want to see things yourself, make your own tarot reading. Queen of Swords. I like her tattoo. These cards are just so pretty. I'm just doing this as something like general. I don't know. What's the energy of this video? Wow. I hope we can... Okay. Seven of Coins. Oh. The cards decided to shut me up, and they pulled out the Seven of Cups. The King of Cups. Very cup heavy. And Five of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So now the bottom of the deck is the Sun. And middle of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Let's see. 10 of Cups. Yes. I'm going to be reading heavily from the pamphlet. Great joys and pleasure in life. Happy family, peace, contentment. So that's a nice one. It just randomly dropped at the beginning, if y'all remember that. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Cunning, skillful, determination that needs to be used for the right purposes. Considering escape from a imprisoning situation. Watch your back. Change of heart. Treachery. So basically, you're gonna have a nice happy family life at some point, but you should just kind of fucking watch your back, girl. The Queen of Swords is a bitter woman. She has a tough exterior, but she's really fragile on the inside. And I think that sort of represents me, you know. I've often said, anytime I do my own shufflings, that the Queen of Swords just represents me, you know. So this is definitely a reading for me. You guys get a little glimpse. So I'm gonna have like such a peace, happy, fulfilling time, but I need to watch my back. Me. 7 of Coins. Profit, growth, fruits of labor, you guys, you know, hard toil, and on a learning curve. I really am, you know. 7 of Cups. You know, that's interesting. I mentioned Lord Minion 777 earlier. We got a 7, another 7, and another 7. That's pretty interesting, don't you think? The spirit of Wade is in this reading. I've moved these two around. Anyways, 7 of Cups. Let's see. Nothing is as it first appears. You know, it's fantasies, pipe dreams, unrealistic expectations. Okay, I'm getting it. Overall, I'm gonna have a nice happy life, you know. Like, I'm gonna apply this to like a YouTube reading, you know. I'm gonna have like a nice happy good time on YouTube. I need to watch my back because people might, you know, people are crazy. Me, I am crazy. I'll get the fruit of my labors. Nothing. No, that's the wrong card. I was gonna do nothing is as it first seems. That's 7 of Cups. Coins. Thank you, fan. The fan blew it over so I could shut up. Anyways, 7 of Coins. This is profit and growth on a learning curve. Potential for improved status and work promotion, you know? If you want to help with that, hit the subscribe button. I've witnessed it. It does actually make the button glow. Not on the TV, but like on your laptop. It will make the button glow. I don't think it does that for like, but you can check right now. Like. But subscribe, you know? Help with this. Nothing is as it first appears, though. Is, 1 second. Fantasies. Unrealistic expectations. My unrealistic expectation with YouTube is that, like, I'm gonna be a sensational hit, and I'm gonna be, like, 1,000,000 subs in 5 minutes, you know? That's unrealistic expectation. I gotta lower it down to a more reasonable 999,990 subs. You know? Not everyone can get that big 1 milli. Anyways, King of Cups. I don't even have to touch the booklet. It's already there. King of Cups is a fair or blonde older male who is responsible, honest, kind, creative, educated, professional, you know, all that good jazz. Is creative. Yes, I am, you know. I don't know too many men. There's gonna be a male YouTuber that's gonna come into my life and be they're gonna be a role model for me. They're gonna help elevate me on my platform. That's what that says. That's what we're gonna say it says. And then 5 of Wands. I partially remember what that one is. Anyways, 5 of Wands. Competition. Battle for life and success. Play acting. Conflicting opinions. Also, needing to accommodate varied tastes and needs. That is so YouTube, you know? I have to accommodate all of your needs, as well as mine, for something good to watch. Hopefully this is something to watch, at least. And then the 8 of Swords. Contradictions. Criticism. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Please don't do that to me. Reprimand. Crisis. I almost said technical difficulties. It's temporary difficulties. I need to learn how to read or something. Scandal. Trauma that can be healed. Being pinned or entrapped. So that's gonna be how it starts, you know. This is the middle of the deck. This is how it starts. It's gonna be, you know, I feel like that's how it was back when I was more unreliable to upload, I say. I'm doing this. I should finish a sentence before I start another one, you know? Anyways, the sun. Peace, contentment, daytime, obviously. I'm saying that to myself, not you guys. You guys knew that. I know you did. Devotion, works, rewards, accomplishment, joy, pleasure, love, achievement, success, engagement. More stuff that I don't want to read because it's kind of, you have to be in a relationship for that. I don't know. Anyways, that was a pretty good reading for me in my YouTube. How about like a quick one for the, what the hey? Sorry, 1 second. Anyways, now that we have our window back from vacation, I feel like we should do like a general reading for the subscribers. Like just a couple cards. You know, they have little templates in here. There's like a heart one, there's a flower one. We'll just do like an insight, the third eye insight one, you know? We'll pull 3 cards, get you guys a reading so it's not all about me. And we'll see that in just a moment. I got you. Our first card for you guys is the 10 of Swords. Your guys' second card is the 6 of Cups. And your last card is the Knight of Wands. Let's see what that means. The first card is the Essence or the the essence or the focus of the situation, which means, you know how good Ten of Swords is. Anyways, it's affliction, sadness, grief, grievances. But you can let it drag you down, or you can pick yourself up from it and move on, you know? It's only a matter of time and choice before turning the page. Those are all under the description of Ten of Swords. I promise. I'm sure someone can look this up and, like, confirm I'm right, you know? Anyways, your second card, which was the Six of Cups, is what brings clarity. And the Six of Cups is past connections, childhood memories, you know? Maybe I remind you of the older YouTubers. Sort of. Like, you know, I have a more nostalgic, like, I just record and upload instead of having a fancy team and all that jazz. That's what's gonna bring you guys together. You guys are gonna be like, wow. It's like when I first started watching YouTube in, like, 2012. I have to subscribe to this one. And what brings balance? I don't know why I'm showing you guys that. What brings balance is the Knight of Wands. He represents being on the move, altered plans, you know, travel, moving, a stranger's arrival, upsetting the status quo. And I think with that, I'm quite literally just gonna well, that makes it seem not as random. I'm gonna, like, block my face. We're gonna do one quick shuffle, and then I will, like, womp. Five of Cups. It splits the deck in the Hermit. Anyways, Five of Cups is the overall message. I didn't realize how similar those two were. Anyways, the overall message is that you should subscribe. You should follow me on this journey of regret, limited loss, and bereavement, possible new starts. Anyways, that's the tarot reading, guys. I hope you guys love that as much as I love you, which is enough. Also, maybe next time, if I decide to do another one of these, we can use the Illimation. Again, another name drop, but we can use, like, the Illimation tarot cards, because they're tarot-inspired major arcana cards. We can use those, you know, and get, like, a sense of more, you know? But I'm gonna stop torturing you guys for now. Thank you for watching. I'm so happy that you decided to join me on this. Hopefully, next tarot reading, because we're gonna make this a weekly thing, y'all. No. Hopefully next tarot reading, we reveal uncomfortable, spicy truths, you know? But, love you guys. Don't forget to come back. Because the, Three of Wands commands it. You have to come back now to know what this means. Don't look it up. You gotta come back. You know, you gotta. Subscribe for the Lord Minion 777 card. Leave a comment if you can interpret those cards better than me. Let me know what they mean in a more general sense and not just what the pamphlet says. And leave a like because you can, or a dislike because I think I can see those. Bye.